Mazulu ata! Mazulu ata lupila ke! Putla e mahloma fubedu ke lejwe.
Tsundi Shaka.
Ntwa ena e kgolo feta tse bileng teng.
Ka tshwarana ka matsoho mo kana o nkutlwana ke re
Monna ego hantle o etsa ranga.
Ikase mahle. Halane. Ke maletsa.
Kunyamala balanda ba 5 nkasa Sihle.
Na ke detective motho be.
Jwale se linkile qeto ya hore tla nkela hlooho.
Apa ba sebenzana naye.
Isebetsa le mang wena ska grey.
Hello everyone, welcome back to ASR, African Stories Realized. This is our review of the first 2 episodes of Outlaws Season 2, which is now streaming on Showmax. Outlaws is South Africa's first ever Western drama series, which follows the story of 2 rival families, the Zulu cattle farming Biyela clan and the Basotho cattle raiding Ts'eoles family. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Episode 1 picks up in the Okabeni farm as Bandile wakes up from a haunted nightmare where a devilish Tladi gunned him down in a standoff. His heavily pregnant wife comforted the startled Bandile before he went out into the kraal where him and Spamola discussed the pending arrival of Bandile's second child. Sihle joined them at the kraal, revealing that she was preparing to depart for Lesotho, and despite Bandile's reluctance to let his sister go, she insisted that he had to now that Leruo had paid lobola for her. As the Biyela family helped Sihle prepare for her trip, his uncle Emmanuel and Aunt Deli's son, Mthunzi, returned from Joburg where he had been studying agriculture. The young Mthunzi immediately got his hands dirty as he helped a cow that was in labor deliver its calf. Later that night, the family shared one final dinner together before Sihle's departure, where Mthunzi revealed that he needed to do an internship before he could graduate. Bandile invited him to do his internship on the farm, which he accepted, revealing that he's eager to spend time with family. Bandile then revealed to his sister that because of his wife's condition, he wouldn't be able to travel with her to Lesotho and be there as they hand her over to the Ts'eoles family. However, Sihle insisted that it was okay and assured him that Leruo would take care of her. The following morning, Bandile saw off Sihle and a delegation of Biyela family members that would accompany her to Lesotho, including their uncle Emmanuel and cousin Mthunzi. Meanwhile in Lesotho, Leruo and his mother encountered a gang of cattle raiding girls who hijacked some cows they were about to steal. Moreto stopped Leruo from shooting them, insisting that they don't shoot women. They then followed one of the girls, who managed to hide away from them before rejoining her gang. Leruo and his mother returned home where preparations for Sihle's arrival were underway. The cattle raiding girls camped for the night before returning to their base, where it was revealed that Tladi is still alive and has built a community in isolation. The episode ends with the gang celebrating the impending arrival of Sihle and her family, with vengeance on their minds. Episode 2 picks up in Lesotho where the Ts'eoles family welcomed their Zulu bride. Moreto revealed to her that she would have to fast until the welcoming ceremony. The following day, a beautiful ceremony unfolded as the Ts'eoles family officially welcomed Sihle to the Bataung clan, affectionately naming her Maletsatsi. Sihle and Leruo then laid eyes on each other for the first time as a married couple. The celebrations erupted as guests sang, drank, and danced deep into the night, with Sihle and Leruo consummating their marriage. Meanwhile, Tladi, who had become a mythical figure and considered a king by his followers, retold the story of how the ancestors resurrected him after Bandile shot him and left him for dead. King Tladi revealed his plans to take over the valley, announcing that all women and children were welcome to seek refuge in his kingdom. Tladi and his wife Nyakallo then prepared their recruits for an invasion. Nyakallo's mother smothered them in muti before Tladi delivered his final orders. In the dead of night, Tladi's followers infiltrated the Ts'eoles homestead and kidnapped 5 wedding guests. Back at their camp, it's revealed that Bandile's cousin Mthunzi is one of the hostages as he takes a liking to one of the female raiders named Buang. The following morning, Bandile called Sihle to find out how the wedding went, and his sister revealed that Mthunzi, along with 4 other wedding guests, had been kidnapped overnight. Bandile immediately tried contacting the authorities. However, he was forced to rush to their bedroom, where Nolande was screaming after she found a severed head of a cow on their bed. Bandile then received a call from Tladi, revealing that he's still alive and is responsible for the disappearance of Mthunzi and the other wedding guests. The episode ends with Tladi demanding a ransom of 50 cows to free the 5 hostages. I didn't think it was possible, but Outlaws outdid themselves with this premiere. Firstly, the duration of the 2 episodes was much longer than the duration of last season's episodes, which were between 18 to 22 minutes long. Today's episodes were 25 and 27 minutes respectively, and it really felt like a complete 52-minute episode. Hopefully, it wasn't just for the premiere and they can keep the duration between 25 and 27 minutes for the rest of the season. The quality is definitely improved from last season. Set design, cinematography, and just the feel of the show suggest that they had a bigger budget and they put it to good use. I love the introduction of the new characters, especially Mthunzi and Buang. It was smart how they introduced both characters, and they're definitely building them up for a Romeo and Juliet type of romance, similarly to the one between Leruo and Sihle. I'm almost certain that Buang is Nyakalo's younger sister, so that'll definitely make things more interesting. Or maybe she's just an orphan that they took in, because Tladi seems to have built this community by giving refuge to women and children. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is the recasting of Sihle. We saw Noluthando Ngema replace Nirvana Nokwe in the role. I'm personally not a fan of recasts, and it was a bit weird at first, but as the episodes went on, I got used to it. She's a great actress, but I hope the sibling chemistry with Bandile improves, cause it's not giving brother-sister yet. However, she did seem more comfortable with Leruo and his family in Lesotho, and the traditional wedding celebrations were awesome. The traditional songs and music was amazing, and a great representation of the Sotho culture. I've actually been to Lesotho once, and today's episodes made me want to go again. Outlaws is back, and this was an amazing start to the second season. It wasn't as action-packed as last season's premiere, but these episodes represent just how much the show and characters have developed. It also looks like they have a more clear plan for the season and potentially a third one. Season 1 at times did get a bit repetitive, but it feels like this season has more characters and direction to push the story forward. Feel free to leave your reviews in the comments. Outlaw Season 2 is streaming every Monday on Showmax. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week with another review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is ASR for the love of African filmmaking and storytelling.